All right, man. We are live and in the building. We are the Real to Sports Podcast, and welcome to another episode of the Real to Sports Talk Show. We got a little bit of NFL talk today, man, and we're gonna talk about the new. we're about to talk about the new. I can't even talk today. Damn. Sorry, I can't even talk today, man. My bad. Today, man, we got a little bit of NFL and NBA news, man. And today, at the end of the show, we got one of the most anticipated NFL trivia showdowns in Real to Sports history. We got the champ, the Real to Sports NFL trivia champion, Deuce. He is putting his title on the line against Young Mark today. The OG wanted this, and you got it, OG. You got it, OG. This is one of the most anticipated tributes of all time. The Showcase of Immortals. Can Deuce continue his reign as the NFL trivia champion? Or can Young Mark capture his third trivia championship? We got all this and more, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Real to Sports Talk Show. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we thank you so very much for being here with us on this Saturday afternoon, wherever you are at right now. If you guys can be so kind, go ahead and click on that thumbs up for us, man. Click on the thumbs up for us. And if you're a first-time viewer of the show, hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications, man. All notifications. Don't forget, man, go to Twitter and follow us at the Real to Sports. That's at Real to Sports. And join that elite sports group, man, on Facebook. The elite sports group for men and women over on Facebook, man. They are called the Real to Sports group. I got the all-stars here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, without further ado, let me introduce you guys to the best in the world. Now, look at this squad right here. This is a squad, ladies and gentlemen, the all-stars. We're just missing GC. But the squad right here, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing, breaking back, man. They are the Angry Birds of the North. Ladies and gentlemen, the power of positivity is in the building. They are the two-time Super Bowl champion, the Baltimore Ravens. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Drew to the game.
Let's go. How's everybody doing?
Drew to the game is in the building. I know things gonna get positive now. I know things gonna get positive. All right, man. The OG. He is the OG, ladies and gentlemen. The OG. And he represents the NFC North Division champion, the Minnesota Vikings. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the legend himself. The diggity dog. Bark at him, diggity dog.
What's up, people? What's going on?
I love you, bro. I love you, my man, the diggity dog, ladies and gentlemen, the legend himself. All right, man, going down to Saxonville, baby. If you don't believe in Saxonville, y'all just chill with it. They are the AFC South Division champion, the Jacksonville Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen. It's Rockstar Rock in the building.
Today I'm representing my Celtics. Let's go, Celtics. Let's go.
Back on the board, baby. They back on the board. The president. Cut my grass. That's my grass. Cutting my grass there. Representing the Raider Nation, the 3-time Super Bowl champion, the Las Vegas Raiders. My Raider brother right there. He's the president of the Real Sports Group, and he is Oklahoma State's alumni, ladies and gentlemen. Longest reigning champ in Real Sports history, the challenger, Young Mark.
What's going on, folks?
So
it's gonna repeat itself, yo. It's either gonna be 1974 or 1976. We're gonna find out today.
You heard him, baby. You heard him, man. You heard him. All right, man. Represent America's team. They are the 5-time Super Bowl champion, the Dallas Cowboys. This man just became the new Real to Sports NBA trivia champion. And we can say it again now. Do not cross the street. Do not do it, baby. Waldo is in the building.
That's right, host. I let it be known. Don't cross these streets no more. You know, no
Let's
more.
go, baby. Do not. CPR say live, baby.
Yes.
Last but not least, man, down in the bayou, in the boot. He's down in the boot, ladies and gentlemen. And he represents the Steel City of Pittsburgh. And they are the 6-time Super Bowl champion, the Pittsburgh Steelers, ladies and gentlemen. And he is the Real to Sports NFL trivia champion himself. Deuce. You better know it. You better know it.
It's time to go to work, host.
Let's go, baby.
It's time to go to work.
Get that John Cena on you, baby. Let's go to work. Get that John Cena on you. All right, man. The gang is all here. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to live chat real quick. Who we got here? My man.
Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky.
Paolo. What's up, Pretty Ricky?
Oh, Pretty Ricky.
There she go. Shakira Jones. You already know she's in the building. What's up, girl? Tariq Taylor.
Right.
No doubt. You know the crowd, but they love Q Dog.
Yeah.
They love the Q Dog, baby. That's her. Rob Will is in the building.
We jam-packed today.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, the blind chat is up in here. Hey, it's up in here today, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's up in here today. All right, man. We got XFL. Hope y'all can hear me over there. Lawnmower. We got XFL news, man, coming from our very own Mr. President himself, Young Mark. Put the keys in ignition. Let's ride, baby.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the second to last weekend of the 2023 XFL season, it was chock full of surprises. A lot of outcomes we didn't see coming, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm starting off with a game I didn't really see going the way that it did. The DC Defenders, they punched their ticket to the XFL championship. They beat the Seattle Sea Dragons with the final score 37-21. I guess if you ever played for the Dallas Cowboys in your career, that makes you allergic to winning championships because Ben DiNucci cannot get it done. He played really well. I give him credit. Ben DiNucci finished the day going 31 of 48, 295 yards, 3 touchdowns, and surprisingly no interceptions. But it's like the more things change, the more they stay the same. Earlier in the season, Seattle could not win to save their lives. They kept shooting themselves in the foot, getting in their own way, and it was more of the same this past weekend. The offense was holding their own. Defense was too. The first half ended with a score of 9-9, but in that second half, Seattle's defense just had a nuclear meltdown. They kept being called for sportsmanlike conduct, 12 men on the field, personal fouls, you name it, they were getting called for it. And they racked up the penalty yardage, and DC took advantage. They scored 28 unanswered points in the second half and went on to win that game. Over to the real shocker of the week. Oh, one more note about that Seattle game. After the game, quarterback Ben DiNucci was invited to the Broncos rookie minicamp coming up, so he'll have another shot to try to get back into the NFL. He definitely went out with a bang. One surprising stat, though, speaking of the Broncos, former Broncos running back Phillip Lindsay was limited to just 2 carries and -3 yards on the day. So I don't know what that's going to mean for him, but at least somebody out of this game is going to get another shot at the NFL here real soon, Ben DiNucci. And I really hope he gets to continue on his dream. Sorry about that, y'all. What is going on? Going on to the real soccer of the weekend, I noticed this game put a smile on the host's face. His favorite quarterback, Luis Perez, man, he had one of them magical games. He lit it up. The Arlington Renegades, who went into that playoff game with a 4-5 record, upset the number 1 seeded Houston Roughnecks. They beat Houston 26-11. Like I said before, if you were involved in the Dallas Cowboys organization, you just become allergic to championships, man. Wade Phillips had no answer on offense. He had no answer on defense. I don't know what it was. Luis Perez finished the game with only 6 incompletions. He went 19-27, 289 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. He was pretty much flawless the entire game. Him and his receivers, the timing was unreal. Every time he threw the ball, bam, it was in the receiver's hands. Bam, he was ready to go. So Luis Perez is going to the championship, host. The quarterback you can't get rid of to save your life. He's on his way to the XFL championship. And as my man GC knows, shout out to GC, you let a team in the playoffs with a losing record, they tend to do some damage. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm excited for the XFL championship next weekend. It's going to be the 13th.
Just remind me who it is again between
the Arlington Renegades, led by quarterback Luis Perez, going up against the XFL Coach of the Year and Reggie Barlow and the DC Defenders.
DC Defenders, 42-0. Let's go.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Stop, man. Look, the sun can shine on a dog's ass any day. Hey, come on, man. Come on. That do something.
There you go. Well, look at it like this. So at least this is your last weekend next week. Be your last weekend having to see Perez for a little while. So I know you're going to be happy.
Peace up.
But that's all the XFL news for this week, host. Back to you.
Right.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
Hey, stop, man. That do something. Terrible. Whatever.
Man was taking them subtle shots at the Cowboys.
It would have hit harder if T-Rock would have held his own on Tuesday.
Yeah,
bro.
That's a fact. What, Rich Homie? What up, Rich Homie?
What's up, man?
Rich Homie.
Yeah, he is.
Philly G.
And he did it twice.
He crossed the street, did he?
Twice. Go back over it now.
Back up.
Right.
He took a shot at them boys. Man. All right, man. That was XFL news coming from yours truly, man, Mr. President himself. Now, coming up, man, we got HBCU news from the Deuce. Deuce, that's right.
Juicing it up with HBCU News, brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
All right, host, let's get straight into it, man. Coming off this draft, Well, we took a step back as HBCUs in the NFL, man. We went from 4 draft picks on last year to just one sole player being drafted out of an HBCU this year, Mr. Isaiah Bolden, defensive back from Jackson State. He'll be going to play for the Patriots, man, and that's not really a shock if you know Bill Belichick. Bill is a huge black college football fan. He keeps up with it, so it didn't shock me to know that was a coach who was aware enough that there were guys worthy enough to get drafted. But just in 26 games played, 55 total tackles and 8 passes deflected. But where he's going to make his biggest difference is in special teams. 16 kickoff returns, 851 yards, and 2 touchdowns, with his longest kick return being 94 yards. So kid's electric with the ball in his hand, and he's a defensive back, 6'2", 205, pretty big kid. So I think he has a great job, a great chance of making the league, making the team. Also, we didn't shy away in the undrafted free agents, though. It seemed like as soon as the draft was over, guys started getting calls in left and right. So we're going to talk about a few of those guys. Shaq Davis, wide receiver from South Carolina State. A big dude, big play receiver, 6'5", 217. He had his best year last year statistically, 45 catches, 934 yards, and 11 touchdowns. He was averaging 21 yards a catch. So whenever he touches it, he's bound to make something happen. So hopefully he'll be able to make the team, get on the field, and give Derek Carr just another weapon down there in New Orleans. Best thing the Cowboys have done in a very long time, man. They signed Isaiah Land, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I think they got one of the most talented dudes out there.
That's big.
This kid is a player. 2019 Buck Buchanan Award winner, which is the National Defensive Player of the Year. 42.5 tackles for loss and 29 sacks. The dude is a problem. He can play in the box as a linebacker, but he's better right outside on the edge, rushing the passer. That's where he's going to make his money at, and he's a hell of a ball player. Next, Mr. Aubrey Miller Jr., linebacker out of Jackson, and Drew to the game. You would love this guy. He reminds me of Ray, right in the middle, tough dude, sideline to sideline, and I just mean physical. I got to see him play in person. The first thing I said was he's a league-bound guy. He's heading down to Miami. This is a 4-star guy coming out of high school. He went to Missouri before transferring over to Jackson. So the talent's there. You know what I mean? So 26 games played, 23.5 tackles for loss. He had over 240 tackles in the 2 seasons he was at Jackson. The dude can play. He's all over the field. He's not a great cover guy. He didn't really pick the ball off much in college, but that didn't matter. You know what I mean? He's a hell of a player. He's gonna get a lot of PT. I truly think he's gonna make the team as a special teams guy and work his way into the rotation because he's that good. 6'2", 225. He's gonna get a chance.
Monster.
Then out of Southern, Cam Peterson, the defensive lineman. I hate that I'm reporting on this team, but due to the game, you're getting the guy. Baltimore signed him, and he fits the bill for what a D tackle is supposed to do in Baltimore. He's not really a pass rusher, but first and second down, you can forget running his way, man. So 4 sacks in his time at Southern, former McNeese State Cowboy. So I got a little extra love in my heart for him.
McNeese.
And this next guy is a Division II guy, but he is a player. Out of Lane College, Andrew Farmer, 6'4", 260 defensive end. A problem, host. I mean, physical.
6'4"?
6'4", 260. In his last 2 seasons, 44 tackles for loss and 17.5 sacks. His only downfall is I think his technique is a little bit raw. I think he's still raw of a player, so I think it'll be a transition going into the league. But as far as raw athleticism, this is the dude you want. And I've seen him make plays on receivers. They throwing screens out, and he's screaming out to the numbers and making plays 10, 12 yards downfield. And if you watch his film, you understand why he's getting chosen and getting a chance to go out and play. And then for the home team up there in Greensboro, we got a guy coming out of NCAT, man. I couldn't let this one slide. Mr. Ricky Lee. He's going to be a Carolina Panther. He's staying right there in the Carolinas. And dude is a Carolina kid. He went to North Carolina Central first, transferred over to MCAT while he's getting his master's. 6'6", 305, 648 snaps for a guy that size is pretty good. You know, he stayed on the field, and 16 pancakes last year. I mean, just physical, dominating people.
How many pancakes?
16.
Jeez.
So he's a deep leader. He's physical. He can pass pro. And just a little story about Cam Peterson. While we were at McNeese, we had a Madden tournament on campus. And your favorite guy from New Orleans, GC, got into the championship game against Mr. Peterson. And Greg looked like he hadn't seen a controller before. I mean, he just let it go. He was supposed to beat Cam, and he didn't. So Cam wound up being able to get that championship, and I'm not letting GC live that down. So. But those are only 6 guys. We definitely had more guys go and get chances to go play places and hopefully go earn a spot on the team. But like I said last time, man, it's not missing any talent. It's just missing coverage. You know, the NFL knew that probably Shaq, Isaiah, and Aubrey were definitely draft worthy, but when they go to certain schools and they can get you for a cheaper deal, the same way Detroit did James Houston, you know, and now he went up there and made the team, and he's a huge part of that defense up there. So I wish the best to all those guys, and I can't wait to see them play on Sundays. But that's it for me. Back to you,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. That's what I'm saying, man. HBCU, man. That's what the athletes and the talent, man. I'm telling you, those are the diamonds in the rough right now.
Sure.
Appreciate Deuce, man, with the HBCU news, man.
Deucing it up with HBCU News, brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
All right. The live chat is popping here. GC is up in the building. Tuning in from the boot.
DC.
5 to the 4.
Heard he got that head busted up there in that man.
Stephanie Jones Taylor. She said, "Go Deuce, you did your research." The Deuce. GC said, "I lost by 3."
That's not how I remember it.
I know, man. What's going on here?
I knew there was money on the line, and he didn't bring it back home. I know that.
Oh, man. All right, man. Let's start this thing out, man. You know, we talked. I think we did this twice already. Every mark with the football thing. As far as, I just want to pick y'all mind again, since we haven't done this with Deuce, and we haven't done this with. I don't believe we've done this with Drew to the Game. I don't believe. Mm-hmm. Maybe we have, but what we do here, man, we just play a little game real quick, man, with the podcast panel. What they're going to do is going to choose who's going to be head coach and defensive coordinator and all that good stuff, the owner, GM, and all that. So we're going to try that again. Let's see, you know, with the combination now of Deuce. So let's see where that goes. Let's see where that goes, because I'm intrigued to hit the lineup here. And I'm going to give you, I'll start off to give you an example, Deuce, of what we're doing. All right. So I picked for my offensive coordinator. I'm going to go with my man Drew to the Game. Because me and Drew to the Game, man, we click on me and Drew to the Game, we don't play no football, but we draw up plays. That's all we do, baby. Me and Drew, we go draw them plays. So Drew to the Game, my offensive coordinator. Q Dog. My man. That's my man right there. Q Dog, the diggity dog. You already know, bro. You my head coach. I'm gonna tell you right now, Q get up in your grill, bro. Q, he'll grab your face mask and he'll grab your face mask and let's go. Yes, sir. Mike Dicker for real. How does this thing off? You know what I'm saying? Let me see who else I got down here. Rockstar Rock, man. You be my GM because you got a good eye for talent. And I trust your talent wise. You be my GM. Mark, you be my assistant head coach. I think you and Q Dog work together, bro. You be my assistant head coach. You the little lighter side. Q is the tough side.
So I'm a good cop of his bad cop.
Yeah, there you go. Mark gonna be like, well, I think you need to calm down. And Q gonna be like, no, get your motherfucking on the got in the court. Get on the got in the field. I want you to do this. And he gonna be like that. That's Q though. Street, man, you would be my owner. Because you know about them numbers don't lie. And numbers don't lie, man. You pretty decent with them. You quick man with them numbers, man. Especially on Sports Street News. So you quick with them numbers. Street, you be my owner. So that's suit and tie for you, bro. Suit up.
Yes, sir.
And last but not least, man, Deuce. You already know. You my defensive coordinator, bro. You play on a collegiate level, defense. You know the ins and outs. You know that defense, 3 4s and 4 3s, baby. And you know them dimes and all the packages. So you already know where we're coming from. So that's my team. That's my team right there. Let's start with who want to go first, matter of fact? Let's swing it to Mr. President. He's the veteran on this. He knows what's going on. Who you got, Mr. President?
All right, so I got to poach some of your talent there, host. You took a couple of my picks. If I'm gonna have a defense, defense wins championships, and I hate to admit it, but that team knows a lot about consistently having a good defense. So I need Deuce to bring that Steel Curtain mentality on with me to my team. Q-Dog definitely got to be my head coach. Everybody need that Mike Singletary type head coach.
I'm trying to tell you, that's it right there. That's Q.
Hey, you see what he did for Brandon Davis, so I need Q-Dog to do that for my whole team.
Exactly.
Philly G's gonna be my special teams coordinator. Right. Philly G gonna be my special teams coordinator.
Okay.
I'm gonna put host over there on the defensive side with Deuce.
Let's go, Deuce.
Shut everybody down. There's gonna be a no-fly zone out here.
Hey, Deuce. Hey, we running straight 4 3s, bro. Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh yeah,
let's get it, Deuce. Let's go.
And I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna have co-GMs. I'm gonna have Wall Street and GC be my co-GMs. Because Wall Street can handle the financial side of everything, and GC can handle everything from like the marketing to the uniforms to the look. Make sure the team is good.
The flies,
and
man,
also putting our 3 minds together when it's time to evaluate talent. Ain't gonna be no emotions and none of that involved. It's gonna be straight football. Facts. So need that. And my offensive coordinator, because I know he's seen a lot of bad offensive football over the years. I got to go with Drew to the game, man. Drew to the game with my offense, right?
That's my dude, man. Drew to the game. He my offensive coordinator too. Man, I'm telling you, we don't play football. Me and Drew, we ain't with it. Y'all handle all that, bro. We just draw the plays.
Who?
He gonna be the Mike McDaniel, bro.
Who don't play?
Oh, you play?
I played many years.
Bro. I ain't playing no football, bro. No
Look, I just stopped playing at like 35, 36, something like that. We used to do the turkey bowl on Thanksgiving up at Smith.
I'm Pat Summerall, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
The Minnesota Vikings versus the Dallas Cowboys here. That's me, bro. No stuff. So, that's it, Mark.
Yes, sir.
Rockstar.
All right, so my owner, I will go with Wall Street due to the numbers. I think he'll keep me in the salary cap. Let me know who we got to cut or who's coming up or how, just to keep our numbers the way we need to be.
Okay.
My offensive coordinator, I'm gonna go with Mark. No, my bad. My GM, I'm gonna go with Mark. Mark knows the ins and outs. Anytime we need some stats, anything of that nature.
Mark.
Yeah, we call him. And my head coach, I go with Q-Dog. That mentality, like the mentality he brings.
The dog.
Not gonna let nobody slack on Sunday. He's not gonna let nobody slack on 2 days, 3 days in the off season. He's gonna bring that Herman Boone. That Herman Boone mentality. So
I ain't heard that boy in a long time.
And,
damn.
As far as with OC, I'm gonna go with. I like Deuce. Deuce got some. He knows his ins and outs on the offensive side and things of that nature. So I'm gonna go with Deuce with my OC.
Okay.
Defensive coordinator. I'm gonna go with Drew to the game and the host. And talent. to get us out there, do our social media and everything like that. Maybe, as far as like making sure we got good uniforms, I go with GC, brother be Flower.
I know, right? The flyest man in the land, GC.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Where you got me at?
Defensive coordinator.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see some dime prevent packages, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. You got more? That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. The NBA trivia champ, Streets. What you got, Streets?
All right, man. So I'm gonna start with my head coach.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with my head coach first. My head coach is gonna be a person that's gonna have a good public relations. Have to be able to talk to the media. It's going when the game went bad, they're gonna have to keep their composure. So I'm gonna go with Deuce. Deuce is gonna be the head coach. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My offensive coordinator, I want him to be young and innovative. You know what I mean? I want him to, even though I'm an old school type of player, I'm gonna have to have somebody to balance me out a little bit. So I'm gonna go with Mark to be my offensive coordinator.
Marcus.
Need to air it out, Mark. We need to air it out now.
I just got one question. Can I have a quarterback that's 6 foot or shorter?
Or that be Perez.
Mark, we're gonna have that. I'm gonna be the owner. So
okay, all right. That's a first. That's a first. Okay.
My defensive coordinator, I'm gonna go with somebody. They got an air of them, like they won't take no BS. You know what I mean? But they're young enough. I'm gonna go with T-Rock. T-Rock as my defensive coordinator.
Rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rock.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna have somebody in public relations. You know what I mean? Somebody to when my players is out there cutting up, drinking and driving, doing crazy stuff like that. I'm gonna have somebody to, smear it over with the media. I'm gonna use Drew to the game for that. He gonna be my public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Put it over for me. A special teams coordinator gonna have to be somebody that run down there and like run into a brick wall for them. You're gonna have to be able to. They're gonna be able to motivate my players, and I'm gonna go with the OG for that. The OG will seem like somebody that won't take no mess, and you got to be a little bit off your kilter to play special teams. So I'm gonna let the OG do that.
Okay.
And what else is anything else left?
You got owner. You got
No, I think you got it all. Yep.
And you said Rocky defensive coordinator. That's it.
Yep. Coordinator. Yep.
That's it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. I ain't give y'all host.
Hey, I'll park the cars. I'll be a parking lot attendant.
Oh, you can be the person that deal with the money. You know what I mean?
You sure about that?
I'm gonna have somebody watching you though, host.
I wouldn't trust. Yeah, I wouldn't trust me. No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. I'll be gone, bro. Like a thief in the night.
No doubt.
You ain't got no specialty. Billy G. Yes, sir, Rock. On the defense. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And G's definitely going to be my the fashion. We're gonna be like the Phil Knight of the pros. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you, man.
The Oregon NFL.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Okay. The power of positivity. Drew to the game. Baltimore Ravens. What you got, brother?
I don't know where to start. Let's just say this. Real Sports Podcast. We know the production already fired, so we're gonna start the host out with the being the top of production. So you'll be doing the production.
Cameras, places, cameras. Let's go.
Media and public relations. I got to go with the president, Young Mark. There. I just think that he's good on the media as well, and I think that public relations is something that he could work with the organization for and be a bright light. Special teams coordinator, I'll probably have to roll with GC, and then I'm gonna start getting to the nitty gritty here. Assistant head coach, I need somebody that's gonna be a little strict, but like when somebody step out of line, he can put them back in place. So I got to go with the street then. Don't cross the street.
Don't cross it.
Go with Paul as my assistant coach. Defensive coordinator, it's all about no nonsense. T-Rock, come with me, baby. That's my DC. I think that thing on lock, man.
That's two DC9s for you there, Rock. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now, Rock. We're gonna have to compete with that defensive coordinator job there, bro.
Right? And then we got this is where it's getting a little tricky. I got the director of player personnel. Let me give a shout out to Philly G, man, because he up in Philly and they already got stuff going on with
lying,
Philadelphia Bulldogs. I mean Philadelphia Eagles up there. So, like, they gonna get it together. You know what I'm saying?
He said Philadelphia Bulldogs.
Yeah. I mean that's what it looked like.
Yeah,
and then my OC is probably gonna have to be that might be a split duty between Philly G, because I like what they're doing down in Philly. You know, he's already connected with an up and coming offense that just took their team to the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna pair him with somebody that is about getting answers and never takes no for an answer and will always keep coming. So we're gonna go with the G-Man, my man from the G-Man. We're gonna take him, and then head coach. I gotta go with Q-Dog.
The Ghost.
Yeah, the Ghost. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Head coach would be Q-Dog, and then this one I'm probably gonna catch flack for, but my GM, who's gonna be negotiating, spotting talent. I gotta go with Deuce, man. I gotta go with Deuce.
GM Deuce.
He don't miss much. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he don't.
I have to rock with Deuce.
Hey, Deuce. I tell you, Deuce just became a fan favorite here, man. I'm telling you. This is crazy. This is crazy.
The heel marking the fan favorite dude.
I know. With straight baby face on us coming up in this mug. All right, legend. The legend himself. The Diggity Dog. What you got there, Diggity Dog?
Well, first of all, if I'm going with the owner and the GM, though, I have to go with these two guys right here because they really impressed me in the what they do with the XFL and the HBCU. Mark being the owner and Deuce being the general manager. I think these two can come together and put their two heads together, and they can find me some gems to elevate my team. Yeah. The head coach got, it truly points out to me, it has to be the host. I mean, look at him. He painting the picture right now. He got the headset, he got the shades on. He organized this podcast. He put people in position. So it's got to be the head coach, the host to be my head coach. Offensive coordinator, I'm gonna go with Wallace. He seems like he's a good chess master. He know how to get us to the point where we can score points. Defensive coordinator, I'm gonna give it to T-Rock. He seems like he know how to organize a good defense. And I'm gonna give the special teams. I got to go with Drew to the game since he's out there moving, so he know how to get a good hands-on team. Yep. So he's like he can get some turnovers, outside kicks, gets the ball back for the offense. So I'm gonna go with Drew to the game on special teams.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. That's my first head coach. Hey, he's cute.
Yes, sir. Hey, you paint that picture with them shades on that headset,
baby. Hey, Q, I'm just letting you know, we're not taking any guys out of Oklahoma State. I promise. We won't draft any guys out of Oklahoma State.
Come on now.
Especially not a quarterback.
Return fire.
More room. But you do know, in most situations, the owner outruled the GM when it comes to drafting. So
yeah.
Unless you draft in
only in Dallas,
Only in Dallas, baby.
And it was true. It was true in Oakland too.
Oh boy.
Al Davis was.
Al Davis, just a fact. All right, Deuce, man. So you got the concept of what's going on here. What you got?
All right, so we go start at the head, man. If I got to pick an owner, I'm gonna go with Wall Street.
Streets.
If there's any organization in football that knows how to market themselves, it's the Dallas Cowboys. So he'll bring in the revenue for us for sure.
That's a fact.
Now, that's also got to be a good relationship between my owner and my GM, right? So my GM, my Omar Khan, if you will, is going to be Young Mark. All right. Young Mark's going to bring in my talent. He's going to handle all those things, right? So we're going to work our way down to our head coach. My head coach is going to be host. Why? Who's a better leader? You know what I mean?
Let's go.
He'll keep everybody, and he has an old school mentality. I like an old school team with a little new school flavor. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll have old school morals. And so to go along, my assistant coach is going to be Q-Dog. All right? A two-headed monster. They're going to be on the same page. We're going to come out, play smash mouth football. I already know that. Now, my offensive coordinator is important. It's going to be GC. All right, GC is an offensive lineman, so I know we're going to run the football, but he loves to throw it around the yard. So we're gonna have a very balanced offense.
He doing play.
If he tries to throw the ball too much, I know I got my head coach to fix that.
Absolutely, cut all that out, bro.
Defensive coordinator, real recognize real, and I understand that this is gonna be a little weird saying this, but Drew to the game. Bring that defense over here, bro. It's not too many. It's not too many we respect more than the Baltimore Ravens defense, right?
Wow.
So this next one is a two-headed monster. I need these two guys, and they're going to be perfect for their role. My football ops, my directors of football ops is going to be T-Rock and Philly G.
Ooh.
All right. Those guys are going to be able to have a great relationship with the organization. With the players, player personnel, conduct, all those things. Those two guys are going to be a great lead, and I think it's a good balance of who those two guys are. So that's my style.
I can see you doing that, Rock.
That's my style.
I can see you actually doing that, Rock.
Rock understands people, man.
Yeah, I can understand it. Yeah.
Rock understands the people.
Yeah, bro, I can see that with Rock. Okay. So everybody got the concept over that, man. Hey, man, that's a good team. Either way it goes. Head coach, damn.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when Deuce get all the easy questions and trivia later on, we're gonna know why, right? We're gonna go back to this moment right here.
That's why I'm up in the office with you and Street, because I know how to work, how to get it in my favor. So we'll be all right.
What you say? $1 million. Oh, now, Mark. I might have to Deuce a couple. I throw a couple of dudes right there, man. What is lit? We throwing $550 a week. Oh, damn, that much.
That's the problem. That's the problem with GC.
Right.
He don't want to put the ball on the ground.
Oh man, we got to run pro sets and I formations, baby. We got hand.
Hey, God.
20.
Yes, sir.
20 personnel.
Old school, man. What's it? Single back, pro set.
Little ace,
strong high.
Yeah. Ace is low, ace is high. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey.
But I throw everything at you. Throw everything
with the twin tight end.
With the twin tight end, 2 tight end set.
Three
Yeah. Yes, sir. I throw it all at you, baby. Throw it all at you. I check is popping. That's what's up. I formation. See, it's the old school Sojo. What's up with you, Sojo? You don't know about that I formation, man.
I ain't seen that too much.
That is the perfect first down play. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's effective.
Wishbone? You got wishbone?
The wishbone. I can run wishbone. I can run the wishbone.
I ain't bringing up no wishbone. I ain't gonna lie.
You got,
I got a fullback though.
You got to do a double wing.
So I see 2 running backs in the backfield, their hands in the dirt and calling a timeout. The hell is going on?
Somebody should have told the Chargers that.
I'm gonna stop with Deuce. Deuce by fire me, bro. I don't even want to do that there.
Yeah, host and
you might throw that John in when you got AJ out there. We throw AJ Brown. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, I got you. All right, man. We got NFL talk, man. We got a little NFL talk. We got a little bit of NBA news, and we got some trivia, man. So let's start off with. Oh boy, I got to put him on that mark. I'm sorry. Hey.
I mean,
boy.
the best quarterback in the NFL comes from the Big 12 conference. So
I got Justin Jefferson up. Justin Jefferson, my favorite wide receiver, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right, man.
Over Devontae?
Yes. Yeah, bro. Justin Jefferson is something special. He's something special, bro. Devontae, I mean, real quickly, I can't be biased. You know what I mean? I like Devontae with Greensboro. I say Greensboro, Green Bay, and he's good, man. But Justin Jefferson, man, he's the second coming, bro, or more. Just wait. That dude gonna be MVP. Mark my words. Come on, Mark. Okay. I could be wrong. Justin Jefferson, true, man. I love the dude. That's why I just love the guy. I like Devontae too.
Until he played Trey Diggs. When he played Trey Diggs, he disappears. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, come on. With that holding he did. He had Jefferson the whole time, bro.
Hey man, I'm just saying. Every time he played us, he don't even get in the double. I mean, he don't even get 20 yards, man. We shut him down.
True. Okay. We're gonna see. Look at Street. Look at Street shooting his shots.
That's what we do.
All right, in the NFL, man. We're gonna talk about good old Lamar Jackson. Ravens. Okay, Ravens. Lamar Jackson ready to move on after signing a historic contract and eager to work with upgraded wide receiver corps. More than 2 years in the making, negotiations between Jackson, who represents himself, and Ravens general manager Eric DeCosta took a bumpy course. Jackson made his March trade request public, and Baltimore used a non-exclusive franchise tag on the quarterback. In the end, it all ended up as dust in the rearview mirror, and they said the best things come to those who wait. We waited for a while, and here we are, DeCosta said at Thursday's press conference, announcing the signing. This is last Thursday. And the non-exclusive mechanism allowed Jackson to negotiate with other clubs. The 2019 NFL MVP said last Thursday that other teams called him, but he never really harbored an interest in leaving Baltimore. And he said this, I quote, "To be honest with you, I really didn't care for other teams, really," Jackson said. "I just really wanted to get something done here. I wanted to be here. I was like, man, okay, other teams cool, but I want to be a Raven. I really wanted to get this done before my time up and branch off somewhere else. I really want to finish my career here and win a Super Bowl here." Jackson declined to get into specifics of what changed during the months of negotiating and tweaks made to previous offers. He added that Jalen Hurts' contract announced 10 days prior to his own agreement didn't affect his deal. NFL reporter Ian Rappaport reported Jackson's deal includes a no-trade clause and a no-trade franchise tag clause and a $72.5 million signing bonus with $185 million in total guarantees upon signing. The Ravens quarterback will make an average of $52 million a year. Jesus Christ almighty. I'm going to start with the Baltimore Raven expert himself, Drew to the game. Boy, your quarterback, Jesus Christ, boy.
We going to start with me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's out of respect by you being a Ravens fan.
Man, I appreciate that. Do you mind if I defer and let everybody else go?
Sure. Let's go. Let's go all over. We'll stay in the AFC North here. Pittsburgh.
I would love to start, host.
Yes, sir.
I want to jump out ahead of any of this foolishness. I can honestly say that I'm very happy for Lamar Jackson. I think he was worth every penny that they paid him. And I'm happy that they got it right, honestly. Because I just think it's crazy to kind of wait and hold out and figure out what he's going to, what they were going to do. I think he deserved it. And unanimous MVP, put up the numbers. He didn't get hurt being a runner. That's the thing that a lot of people forget. He got hurt in the pocket being a passer. And, the narrative that they put around him was the reason he's going to get hurt was because of his ability to run the football, and that just wasn't true. I'm happy that he was able to control his narrative and be able to tell us when things weren't true, when they came out and said that he denied the first deal, which he said wasn't true, and things like that. But I just wish it wasn't in Baltimore, to be honest with you. I'm happy he got paid. I just wish it wasn't in the division. But Lamar's a ball player. Like I said, he was worth every penny. So I think it was worth it. And I look forward to competing against him for the next 4 or 5 years or however long he decides to stay in Baltimore.
Apply tickets. Streets.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to piggyback off what Deuce said. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him getting his money. I'm more happy that he did it his way. Without getting the agent, he was able to, stay the course through all the hoopla and get what he wanted. He probably didn't get exactly what he wanted, but who gets exactly what they want in the negotiation?
That's good. That's right.
So he did receive the highest over Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, was $66 million? I think he got $72.5 million.
Yeah.
Signing bonus. So he got the largest one in NFL history. So he can, that was pretty cool that he got that.
Yeah.
I just don't think they gave him enough help, man. I see what they went out and got him in the draft as far as wide receivers. Odell Beckham, is he really healthy? They went and got another small receiver with Zay Flowers, another small shifty receiver. They seem like they just got rid of the guy they sent to the Cardinals.
Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood Brown, just replaced him with the same type of receiver in Zay Flowers. I know Zay Flowers is works the midfield, maybe not be as deep threat that Hollywood Brown is, but just seemed like the same type of receiver to me.
Yeah.
So they went out and get Aguilar, Nelson Aguilar. I don't think he's been a journeyman for the most part of his career. But as far as the contract goes, I'm happy for him. Now maybe they can get back to doing what they do. Lamar can, but I think he did it his way, man. He didn't need the agent, and I sort of like that. I hope he's having a blueprint for other people to come behind him that didn't want an agent to take 3% of their money and stuff like that. 3% of $72 million is a lot of money.
Yes, sir. What I mean? Sure.
I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for
Me
him.
too. I'm happy for him too. That is a lot of money though. God damn. Rockstar.
I got a question. Was that Frank Sinatra that made that song, I Did It My Way?
Yes, sir. He did.
Hey, Lamar Jackson followed suit. You know what I'm saying? He betted on himself like he's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like his mom, raised him to do, bet on yourself. So I look at it like I'm happy. Like I said, he did what he was supposed to do. I believe they going to try to get him some more help, within free agency here and there. One thing I do disagree with the Zay Flowers situation. He was a good wide receiver at Boston College. Pretty much they best wide receiver. So I mean, and he a dog, even though he a small dog, he a dog for real. So, and he a little bit more tough than Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown only had the deep route. Like now with Zay Jones, he can, Lamar Jackson can have that possession receiver like how Amon-Ra St. Brown is for Detroit. He gonna get you those tough yards when you need it. Like Tyler Lockett getting you those tough yards when you need them. So I look at it like Zay Flowers is gonna do what he needs to do. Odell, like he said, if healthy, we know what they're gonna get out of Odell Beckham. So I mean, I look at it like this: Lamar Jackson did what he was supposed to do, bet on himself. Now it's up to the Ravens. He putting the pressure on the Ravens to make sure that they follow suit on what they're supposed to do as an organization. Now, get the man some help. Soon y'all be hosting that third Lombardi in franchise history.
Yeah, that's facts. That is facts. He like that.
Get carried away now.
Mr. President, I see you kind of gearing up there. I already know, man. I can hear the wheels are turning here. They still have Andrews. They definitely do.
Yeah.
Coach, can you remind me of the numbers from that contract, please?
Yes, sir. 72. Where did mouse go? Oh, there it is.
5
Four-
years, 260 million.
260 million.
Yep, 260 million.
72.5 signing bonus.
Mhm.
52 million a season.
Well,
Average.
I'm gonna keep my answer short and sweet, host. That ain't bad
185
for a
million.
running
Not
Damn.
bad running back.
Okay. Damn, he's a heel
Hey,
on
if
that
you-
one,
if
boy.
No, if you know Lamar, you know where that quote comes from.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, I got a little something after. Mark just touched on something, but I'm gonna. Is that it, Mark?
Yeah,
You
that's
gonna
all I got.
show
Short
us
and
sweet?
sweet.
Okay.
Ain't bad for a running back.
I got something for that. OG, talk to us.
Well, I'm happy that he did get his money. That's something that he been, it's been an ongoing thing, and he finally got paid. But I'm looking at it from, I look at things down the road. I'm looking at like, the AFC is pretty challenging. You got some good teams, and then you got Mr. Rogers coming to the neighborhood. And he's going to be a problem. And he's going to be a problem. Trust me,
yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Y'all can have them. I wish we still competing with them, but yeah, y'all can have them. So that's gonna make it that much more competitive. I think the team itself. You're looking at it that I this year I can't see nothing lesser than the AFC Championship. I mean, it's time. It's time to start ringing that bell.
Yes, sir.
Time is ticking.
Yeah.
And so, with that being said, all this, like you say, the dust is in the mirror. You got paid. I don't think they got some speedy receivers, but they don't really have like dog receivers, the big dominant type of receivers. I think they're trying to make him. It's kind of remind me of the Randall Cunningham situation, where you're building all these, give him all these tools, and trying to make a running quarterback, a pocket quarterback. And I think that's his nature. He's going to take off. He's not going to stay back there consistently, even though I don't care how many weapons you give him. That's just in his genes. But overall, I just really think I'm looking at, when the playoffs come, can y'all can he get this team to an AFC championship? I can't see nothing lesser, because then we're back at the drawing board next year. And yes, I mean, he's been around a little too long not to be knocking at that door.
I agree.
Been around too long. And so that's the challenge for the Baltimore Ravens, is to get this team and Lamar to the AFC Championship.
At least. Yeah.
At least. Nothing less.
Yeah. All right, boy. You got to come on, you to the game. I'm gearing up here.
Oh, I got you. That ain't cute.
That's it, bro.
I appreciate you, fellas.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll echo that, Mark. Not too bad for a running back. You know what I mean? First off, I'd like to say my hat's off to Miss Felicia for raising a great young man, a good role model, good example, a good person. But yeah, Lamar did it his way. He treated it like Burger King, and he did it his way. He may have set that blueprint, Mr. Wall Street. But let's look at it a little bit here and put things in perspective. I think right now this is the perfect opportunity for the Ravens to turn the corner. The past 5 years for Lamar have been put in the rear view window. It looks like they're finally starting to turn the corner and surround him with pieces and actually build the offense for him. The offense that he ran the past 5 years was never catered towards him. It was catered towards NOC that won't be named, who's no longer here. Yeah, I think with Lamar, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's great that he kept his composure. He kept the outside noise outside. He didn't have an agent. He represented himself as an agent. His mother's his advisor. Get that cleared up. He also gave the money that would have been due to an agent to his mother. I mean, that's, you know what I mean? Like that's a great bonus for her. You know what I mean? I think that's something that a lot of people might not be aware of. But finally got some more options that look a little better around him. Odell signing, I will admit, you know, when I first seen it, I said, that's cute. That's cute. But, you know,
You did say that.
you got to think about, is he going to be healthy? Now, what I do like is that if you're a full year and some change removed from an injury, he could be healthy. He could be ready. And I believe Odell has something to prove. Okay. J.K. Dobbins, running back. Gus Edwards, both a year removed from ACL injuries. And now having a full, healthy offseason would bode well as well. And all of these guys that I just named, all three of them, have something to prove. You know what I mean? And I think with the offensive coordinator that came in, we're going to see how he calls it. You know what I mean? If he calls it anything near like how he did in Tampa or Cleveland or even Georgia for that matter, I think the Ravens will be just fine. Nelson Aguilar will have to work on his hands. His speed is there, but, you know.
He still get a bad rap.
Yeah. I mean, we'll work with the pieces we got, but I'll give a little shout out to Oklahoma State. You know, we've got Justice Hill. He's healthy, you know, full year, no injury now. He's back. And Tylan Wallace, I won't forget him either. But that's been the main thing, and we got rid of the strength and conditioning coach. So let's just see if everybody stay healthy, man. I'm glad Lamar got his bag, and he didn't get what everybody said he wanted, a fully guaranteed. He never asked for fully guaranteed. He asked for help that he never got in the past 5 years. That's what Lamar wanted. That's what he did. He negotiated and navigated it the way he needed to get something from nothing, basically. You know what I mean? And I my hat's off to him. And, you know, I'm proud of him. He does remind me of a special talent that's got, you know, as long as you don't waste that talent, you know, like the movie The Bronx Tale, wasted talent. You can't waste talent. You gotta put some pieces around him. You know what I mean? I mean, he's nobody expected and I'll wrap it up after this. Mr. Adams for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Nobody told him to put a brace on that knee and come back from the injury. Like Lamar, it's the same injury. You know what I mean? So like you put pieces around this dude. We'll see what happens, man. Let's see if everybody stays healthy and, you know, go Lamar, go. Let's go.
Okay.
Go Ravens.
Aaron over in Twitch. Who do y'all think is better out of LeBron and Steph? Ooh. You know what, Aaron? You stay right there because we're going to NBA right after this, and these guys are going to tell you. They're going to tell you. Just stay tuned. Stay right there on Twitch right now. Just keep on watching this. Give us a few minutes. We definitely going there. As Skip say, now it's my turn. Oh, boy. The Baltimore Ravens. Lamar got his bag. Real quickly. Lamar got his bag now. Now, this is what should happen now. He should be more in the pocket. He got to slow down with that running. He got to slow down. Even though he is great and explosive as a running quarterback, to me, one of the greatest of all time behind Michael Vick. But he got to slow down. He got to slow down on it. Now and trust these receivers now. Zay Flowers as Rocks, he is a dog. And he's a working type dog. He's gonna make sure you get them. He reminds me of and Deuce could probably relate to this. He's more like an Antoine Randall. Like he gonna work. He gonna get that. He gonna work. He gonna work to get those yards. That yak is what we call it. Yards after catch. Odell, I'm still a little shaky on Odell as far as his injuries and stuff like that. I mean, when you got ACL, man. It's just, I mean, he ain't been the same since the Rams, of course, and the Rams ain't been the same since, he left, and the Rams haven't been the same since the Super Bowl. They are the worst defending Super Bowl team to come in the next year. They're the worst record But I think now Lamar needs to be in the pocket though, due to the game. He needs to be more of a pocket passer. And he gotta slow down on that running, bro. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna eventually, he never got hurt, but your day is coming. Your day is coming if you don't slow down and begin to be a little bit more of a pocket passer. These guys, what he got now, should be able to keep him in the pocket, that offensive line. He has he got a new coordinator, Todd Monken, offensive coordinator for the Georgia Bulldogs, which should open up a lot more passing plays. It looked like the Ravens are going to pass a lot because Monken passed a lot with Georgia. With Stetson, they passed a lot, bro. So it might be opening up their playbook as far as Lamar and passing. I would love to see Lamar display his arm. If I was a Ravens fan, I would not want him to be known as a running quarterback because he does have an arm. He does have an arm. And I think that it needs to be on showcase this season. Now, as far as to wrap things up, as far as the Lamar and the Ravens, I think I'm agree with Streets that they have to do a little bit more better as far as the free agency. That right there may get you, and Q, I'm agree with Q too, because Q said AFC. He's setting the bar, and as he should, because this guy is a former MVP and one of the most electric football players in the league. And it's time for him to get there. It's time for the Ravens to get up there. But it's going to be hard now because look at the Pittsburgh Steelers. They went in the offseason and they got exactly what they needed. They got exactly what they needed. And of course, Cincinnati is still up there as the dog of that division. You got to keep Cincinnati. And you got Cleveland. They could with Deshaun. They still got Amari Cooper and they got Elijah Moore on the other side. So Cleveland could come up with that defense. But then again, you got Pittsburgh right there too. Pittsburgh was at the bottom, but look what Pittsburgh had to do, man. They did what they had to do in the free agency. In the offseason. And again, they got what they needed. So they got to keep it. That's a tough division, man. That's a tough division for them. I'm glad he got his money. Finally, it's over. So now let's play football. Let's play football. Let's get better. But I think Baltimore need to put him in a better position as far as wide receivers, which is Zay Flowers is okay. I'm a little shaky about the Odell, but he still got good old faithful 89. Jesus, boy, that dude is faithful. Mark Andrews, Jesus, boy, that dude is faithful. So, again, man, due to the game, I wish you the best of luck, brother.
Appreciate you.
You should. I would say you should, with this squad right here, you should get 10 wins or 11 at least. But it's going to be tough because your division is tough. Y'all sleeping on Pittsburgh and Cleveland, I'm telling you.
We ain't worried about it. We ain't sleeping. We know them. They know us. But now it's going to be a different chess piece because it ain't going to be run Lamar, pass.
Yeah, and your division know Lamar. They know what he's going to do.
Mark, you seem bothered by the Pittsburgh talk. Is there anything you want to get off your chest up there?
I know, right? You over there squirming and worming? Oh, okay. That's a bet. Jay on the track is in the building. He said AFC is too strong. Ravens need more weapons. They do. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Go somewhere.
Shots is fired. No Green Bay Packers slander will be tolerated. Shout out to Jay on the track, man. But again, man, I'm glad this thing is over. My man got his money. Now, let's get on the field. I don't want to hear no more about no money. I don't want to hear no more about nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Get your out here and play. Get out here and play.
We're gonna play.
Yeah, I want to see it. We'll talk now. Let's go. All right, man. That was all. Not really too much buzzing around except for that Lamar in the NFL. So let's jump on over to NBA because old Aaron and Twitch is waiting on us. Let's go.
Leaving the receipt.
All right, man. In the NBA, we're going to talk about one of the most popular series going on right now, and that is the Golden State Warriors versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Game 3, the Warriors looked to improve. The Golden State Warriors, the defending champion Golden State Warriors, have regained their edge and now hit the road, which is not an intimidating of an endeavor as it was. The Warriors, even their Western Conference semi-finalist semifinal series against the Los Angeles Lakers at a game each after convincing 127-100 victory in Game 2. With the matchup now headed south for Game 3 tonight, the number 7 seeded Lakers showed their fortitude in Game 1, leaning on stars Anthony Davis and LeBron James for a 117-112 victory. But it was the Warrior Stars who were on display Thursday as Klay Thompson made 8 3-pointers on his way to 30 points, and Steph Curry added 20 points and 12 assists. Shooting from distance is what the Warriors do, and with the team going 21 of 42 from three-point range, 50%, and a rate that was vastly improved on their 21 of 53 performance and 39.6% in the series opener. The 42 made three-pointers through the first 2 games of playoff series is an NBA record. And Klay Thompson said this, and I quote, "I would say I relaxed a little bit more." Thompson said after his 9 for 25 overall shooting performance in Game 1. "I was not happy with my Game 1 performance. I shot the ball very inefficiently and probably rushed some shots. And Thursday, I just let it come to me. And I was telling myself to stay patient, and it paid dividends." Deuce. Let's go to Deuce. What you think so far from Game 1 and Game 2 of the Lakers, the semifinals between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors?
Yeah, as you know, I'm rooting with rooting with the Lakers and rolling with Bron. And as a Laker fan at the moment, I'm not really worried. I think a lot of people are overreacting to the Game 2, and obviously Anthony Davis didn't come to play. As we've seen that he has to be dominant for the Lakers to be able to win, and especially against the Warriors, to be able to keep up with that scoring load.
Right.
But I think the difference in this series is one, how we're going to continue to defend Steph Curry, because we've done a good job of defending him, but he's still been able to put his fingerprints all over the game. Game 2 was just his ability to pass and play make and get guys like JaMychal Green started to get going. And obviously Klay went crazy. We saw Game 6 Klay in Game 2. So, but I think going back to LA, still I think a lot of people forgot because they won on the road last series, but the Warriors don't play well on the road.
Right.
So I think going to LA and, getting AD back on the floor in Los Angeles, I think he's going to look different. I think Bron plays a lot better at home, and he had a great start to Game 2 and kind of just went missing. I'm just call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Towards the second half, he didn't shoot the ball well. None of us did, in particularly. Austin Reeves hasn't put his fingerprints on the series yet. Guys like that. And I think Dennis is probably playing some of the best basketball I've seen in a while. Dennis has been able to defend Steph and do it at a good level, been able to chase him all over the place. And even in Game 1, gave you 19 points off the bench, which was a huge scoring load that we needed to push you over the hump against a team like the Warriors that score the way they do. But if I'm the Lakers, I'm still happy that we took Game 1 on the road and we now have home court advantage. Similar situation to what happened last series against Memphis. We were able to take Game 1, drop Game 2, but we're heading back home for Games 3 and 4. So if we can win 3 and 4, then I think we're in good shape. But I need Anthony Davis to play in games that aren't 1, 3, 5, or 7. And I need something in 2, 4, and 6 in order for us to get over the hump. Because if not, eventually Steph's going to get going. You're not going to keep him 20 points too many more times. And for a quiet night, 20 points, that's some guys' absolute best. So that just goes to show you the greatness of Steph Curry.
That's true. While you at it, Deuce, you can answer Aaron over in Twitch. That's his question real quick. He had a question for the panel.
Yeah. I think if we're talking basketball player, I think it's got to be LeBron James. I just think he does more things on the basketball floor better than Steph Curry. A lot of that has to do with his size, obviously, being a better defender. But even with the ball in his hand, I think he's a better passer than Steph. I know a lot of people may not agree with that, but I think LeBron is a better passer, better rebounder, obviously, because he's 6'8" compared to Steph's 6'3".
Yeah.
But that's not any slight at Steph. You know, Steph is a 4-time champ, a Finals MVP, a league MVP. So it's not, I just think we're comparing apples to oranges when we compare LeBron James and Steph Curry's game. But if I had to pick, I'm rocking with the King.
Okay. Let's go back to Drew to the game.
Yeah, or I'll start off with that question. I mean, again, I don't know if that's a fair comparison. Each one of those guys, they both bring a different level of expertise to the game. You have to respect both of those guys when they're out there on the floor. Those two competitors have the utmost respect for each other, and everybody who's watching the sport and loves the game, they love to watch either one of them, in my opinion. I think, what LeBron has with his size and his acumen with basketball, like it's you could say it's unmatched when he does what he does. And, I mean, he's been at it for a while. I think he was one of the last guys to come straight out of high school and go straight to the pros before that rule was changed. And he's always excelled, and Steph, no matter what label people put on him, too small, he can't do this, he can't do that. All he's done is prove people wrong. And you have to guard that guy from half court. You know what I mean? Like whether he's going to drive to the cup or he pulls up or if he's just making you spend all your gas, he's still going to hit the shots. And like Deuce said, he hadn't really got started yet this series, and when he does, and it's gonna come, I mean, you gotta be watching for it. I think the Warriors have been a abysmal mess this whole season when it comes to playing on the road, but it's postseason now. So hey, little man, what's up?
Little Jet Light Rock.
Yeah.
Hey, little Jet Light Rock.
Yeah. And you gotta love that, man.
I know, right?
But I think you gotta reset the clock. It's postseason. It's a different season. You know what I mean? And I don't think those old guys, quote unquote, no knocking them old guys in Golden State, I don't think they're done yet. I think they're gonna fight all the way to where they gotta go because people are already counting them out just because they haven't done the number 1 seed thing again this year. I mean, now they're going a different route, and I don't think they mind.
That is very true. They are going a different route. And people, I agree with you, Drew, because people used to seeing Golden State at the top. But they're dwindling down just a little bit, but they're staying relevant. And they're going to forever stay relevant as long as you got the greatest shooter of all time on that team. You answer Aaron and Twitch. He answered his question because he was asking, who do y'all think is better, LeBron or Steph?
I can't mess with that one. You know what I mean? It's I can't disrespect neither one of them by going one way or the other. Both
I understand.
Great. I think they're 1A, 1B in my opinion.
Okay.
1A, 1B. Like you'll notice them when they're on the court. You'll notice when their presence is off the court. It's hard.
Right.
It's hard. Oh,
OG. Sojo said does in 5.
In 5.
In
Woo.
5. That's what he said.
I don't know about that one.
God damn.
6 or 7.
What you think, OG?
6 or 7.
To me, this by far is the most interesting series in the playoffs. I observed game 1 and game 2. What I got out of game 1, when I watched game 1, the way we were playing basketball, it was like the Lakers way. Everything was like controlled, and we didn't let them get too excited. Right. Anthony Davis, he was just dominant in what he do is true, as opposed what I call a true center. Game 2, I know Klay Thompson, he was the catalyst and is hitting, and he was unconscious and hitting the 3 points but it was really Draymond Green. Draymond Green was really interesting in the way he pushed the ball.
Yes,
he brought the energy. He brought the energy when the ball was going out of bounds, he just pushed so hard straight down the middle and kicked to the open person on the 3-point shot, which mostly was Klay Thompson. And so he brought a lot of energy. You know, I think if he never did push the ball the way he did, we would have seen an entirely different game.
Oh yeah.
So I'm looking at but you know, with Stephen Curry, we noticed that the Lakers we're a good defending team. We do a lot of shot blocking. So you don't see Stephen Curry coming in like he did the last series, what he did with Sacramento Kings, had his way down the lane. That's not happening with this team. You know, we got too many fly swatters down there. He's not really coming down there like that. I noticed.
He might crack the code.
I see he might come. He might here and there, but it's not dominant like he did Sacramento Kings. It's not like he at the playground.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Q. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I really think that it's a good series. We haven't lost at home in the playoffs so far. I think that Game 3 will be interesting. I've been serious in playoff series basketball. I'm more interested in Game 5, especially when you split one home and you split
Game 5.
You split one away. You know, Game 5 is really to put your hands on the throat type of game, like, you know, to set the present tone to the where you're gonna choke them out in Game 6.
There you go.
So with this will go. I think this series will go 7 unless Lakers can pull out. If Lakers can win both at home, then it'll probably go 6. We'll take the confidence from them, but I don't really think so. So it looked like a 7-game series. In Golden State, but I really think that I just really lean on my Bulls a lot. I think I won't take a whole lot away from this game that they played in Game 2. I mean, they were just really unconscious. There's nothing we can really do. So we'll just that's why he sat them on a bit so early in the fourth quarter, and kind of like just let the star players just rest and let's go into Game 3. And so I think that in the end, I think the Lakers will prevail.
Okay. Before I go to the streets, man, I'll tell you. Wow. Oh man, that man, I'll tell you, man, that
what up, Eric?
What up, man? I tell you, boy, that right there, that hit the heart right there, man. Appreciate you, man, watching the show.
Internationally known
over in England. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Appreciate the love, man.
Where you from at in England there, Aaron?
Yeah, man.
No.
Where you from? That's what's up, man. That is most love over there, man. We had we got a couple of fans over in England that watches the show, man. That is big. So, shout out to South Africa too, man. South Africa, that was like a few months ago. South African got email. I was like, whoa, loving the show. That's good, man. Again, man, shout out to Aaron over in Twitch. Over in Twitch, man. We are seen in Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, and Facebook live right now. All right, Street, man. Glory, man. United, no doubt.
No. Liverpool, man. What are you?
You said Liverpool. I know a guy from Blackpool, England. Mark knows what I'm talking about. Get him, Regal. All right, Street, what you think about Golden State Warriors Game 1 and Game 2? The whole series right now, overall. Now the series is shifting back to LA now.
Series. I think Lakers. I'm still picking the Lakers to win this series. The first game, I think the defense let them down in the second game, and blank period. The defense was not there. I think that the officials let Draymond get away with a lot of pushing, bumping and grinding. They let him do a whole lot to Anthony Davis. I mean, I'm like, my God. Those calls were fouls in Game 1. They didn't call those fouls in games 2. I think they lost this game. You know, first game they held. Steph Curry took 24 shots to get to 27 points in the first game. Klay took 25 shots to get 25 points in the first game. So you gotta, you have them shoot more efficient. You cannot have Curry getting 12 assists, man. Those 12 assists can possibly be for this team 36 points.
Yes, sir, buddy. Yes, sir.
So if you got to pick one or the other, I think a lot of times I think they should switch off a little bit and put Vanderbilt on Clay. Clay is less mobile.
Good,
I mean, Curry
good idea.
Let Curry get his and limit everyone else. You know,
Good idea.
I wouldn't let Curry just get 12 assists, man. You just cannot have him those assists like that, getting everybody else hot. So I would focus on Curry, put Vanderbilt on Clay, leave Schroeder on Curry. Because I think Schroeder does a good job, is good enough job on Curry as you can do. And then, match everybody else. But AD, at the end of the day, AD got to play bigger, man.
Yeah, you do.
He pissed me off, drifting the way up there to the free throw line, drifting up to the 3-point line, letting Draymond push him off the block. I want him to run down court, get up under that rim and turn around and wait for the lob, wait for the pass. So,
but Street, you want him to play like a center, right?
Yes, in this series.
He
need to play a center in this series.
Here we go. Now you want him to play center.
He's not playing against the other center. What the tallest guy, maybe Looney, 6'8".
Watch him landmine, Street.
He got to play like a center in this series.
Oh my God! But in the Western Conference Final, go back to play the point guard.
No, he need to play center because next series he can go up against Denver possibly, and he gonna have to play against the center. So he got to get down there and put his big boy pants on. And he got to dominate. He got to dominate. There's no way that he should be ending up with 10 points and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. And like I say, put Vanderbilt on Clay half the time. Put Vanderbilt. I will switch that off because you just can't let Clay get hot like that. They hit the same amount of threes, man, from game 1 to game 2. The same amount of threes. The problem was the Lakers won't get to that free throw line, and they won't just let Clay just shoot 11 for 18. You just can't have that.
Street.
You gotta go down. You gotta play center, host.
Street.
You gotta play big.
Street. I've been telling you that's what you need is a big man. Now you see the light. I'm like James Brown on Blues Brothers. Do you see the light?
He got
to see the light.
Man, he really does, man. And LeBron, he's starting to fade, man, that third and fourth quarter, man. I tell y'all, man.
I told you he need to play back to the basket, bro. He's the biggest guy on the court.
Things just don't move like they used to move. You see a lot of his shorts is in front of the rim late in the game.
Okay. I got you.
You need a tune-up in that hyperbaric chamber.
Said, you a Liverpool fan, Drew. I'm an Arsenal all day.
Oh, y'all shining a little bit right now. Don't let
Hey, Aaron, man. Oh, man, I wish I could get with you, bro. Tell them all over there across the water, man. Tell them all about us, man. Look, there we go right here. Tell them all about us over there in England, man. We're on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tell them all about it. Come see us, man. That is what's up over in England. Much respect.
It's T watching the Real Sports Podcast.
Yeah, man. I see a T-shirt or something, a hat, something, whatever you want. Let's do that. Just tell them all about us. Tell every last one of them. Tariq Taylor, Lakers win series when they get a third string player to make Draymond get suspended. Something's going to happen with Draymond.
Draymond found like hell this game.
LeBron is shooting terrible too. Oh, yeah.
Reach.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Hey, tell them all, man. Appreciate it, man. Tell them, man. Tell them all, man. Tell them all. We here Tuesdays, man. Tuesdays and Saturdays. We are here. We are Arsenal, Liverpool, man. No doubt. We in soccer, man. Soccer is in the rules. In this song, migrate, baby. Migrate.
We got
real.
It. We got it all.
We got it all. HBCU news, XFL, USFL, whatever you got, we got it. We got it. No more commercial. Rock, what you think, man? What you think about this thing? What you think, Rock?
I'm on my podcast. My bad.
You good, bro?
The one thing I will say is that I picked the Lakers in 7, so I see the series going all the way to 7. But
okay.
So the Warriors did what they had to do. They pretty much got bamboozled in the first game by just Anthony Davis alone.
Yeah.
So the game 2, Anthony Davis always come out like that, have a big game, and then he go quiet the second game. Like it's like Like you don't even know this dude's a real NBA player.
You good? You good?
My bad.
You good, bro?
But other than that,
Mark and Deuce got to go through it one day.
other than that, I see the series going 7. I think the Lakers gonna handle business tonight. Might get one of those signature LeBron games
Play a
because
good game tonight.
they gonna need it. The bench gonna play better because the Lakers role players are pretty much homers outside of Schroeder.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? Outside of Dennis Schroeder, who can play away and from home, he still gives them that production.
Absolutely.
But I see Roy Hachimura stepping up tonight. Reeves giving them some buckets. And then it's going to for the key to this series is going to be the bench play. Which team can get the best out of their bench?
The Lakers got the best bench. Boy.
Yeah, that's true. The Lakers do got a better bench than Golden State. But Golden State like to switch their rotation sometimes.
Very
they
true.
Might put Jordan Poole. They might start Draymond and put Jordan Poole on the bench.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole can go for 30 himself.
Right.
That's a big boost for bench points. But the way I look at it is, I see the Lakers getting the win tonight. Putting that pressure back on Steph and them, and to answer the question from our international
Aaron
over in England. I had to say what Drew to the game said. There's no really can't pretty compare, see who's better. These two guys they both born in the same hospital in Akron, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they're still competing, and LeBron was there when Steph Curry was in the NCAA tournament, setting the world on fire, watching them. So I think it's not good to see which one's better. Steph changed the game with his shooting. LeBron changed the game with his passing and just overall what he brings to the game, the longevity. Steph Curry can retire right now, and still be in the Hall of Fame. People are gonna be talking about LeBron playing till he dang on near 40. LeBron about to play with his son.
Yeah.
Steph's son just was born like some years ago, so he ain't gonna be able to play with his.
That's 35 years old. He's 35 years old.
I look at it that way. So it's no comparison. They both goats in their own mind. In their own era. LeBron the GOAT from 2000 to 2010. Steph the GOAT from 2012 on to whenever he's going to decide to hang it up. So it's good to see both of these dudes still competing. To try to get their team to
Aaron said, "I got the most controversial question in sports: Messi or Ronaldo?" I don't know anything about soccer. I don't know.
Hey. Pele.
Pele. I heard of Pele. I heard Pele before.
Pele.
I'm gonna go with Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about soccer, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Street. I'm gonna go with Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. But I tell you what, Aaron, you keep coming back. I'm gonna keep doing my research on it and start getting up to date on the soccer. You keep on doing that.
My son would say
Messi. Yes, Drew, the real king. Rest in peace, the Godfather, Pele, no doubt.
Yeah.
I heard a lot about Pele, yo. I heard a lot about him.
Oh my God.
Dude was so inspirational. He crossed sports. With the legacy of not just soccer but wrestling.
Only player to win 3 World Cups. Teach your own, brother. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Teach your own, brother.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
My son would say Ronaldo.
Wow. Man, I need to start reading up on my soccer then. Okay.
It's the sport that unites the world, no matter what country you live in. Get that
Jordan.
Look at TC. It was the originator of God mode. Oh, okay. History facts here. Mr. President, let's wrap this thing up, man. Warriors and Los Angeles Lakers. Game 3 is tonight. Series going back to LA. What do you think so far of the series?
Oh man, first off, it's just a blessing to be able to see Steph and LeBron go at it again. You know,
Yeah.
it's not
Facts.
not too many times you get to see like one of the dream matchups in NBA actually get to happen, especially during the playoffs. So I don't take this series for granted. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I agree with my main man T Rock. I think it's going to go to 7 games. I got the Lakers in 7. Just I want to see LeBron get another chip.
Mhm.
I'm a little bit biased when it comes to King James, but I disagree a little bit with my man Wall Street, man. I think you got to put Vanderbilt, keep him on Steph, because when he was on Steph in game 1,
Facts.
Steph really wasn't hitting on much, and Lakers was able to come away in that game. Vanderbilt was playing that Blackpool Combat Club type defense on him, and it was working. So I think they should keep that up with him, and it might lead them to advancing to the next round. But just overall, the whole team got to play defense, and also just to borrow some words from my man Deuce, call a spade. LeBron got to start taking better shots, man.
Ooh,
I feel like every time he was putting up a 3, you almost knew it was going to be a miss. And you can't be putting up too many bricks, especially going up against Golden State, because if Poole start getting rebounds or Draymond start getting rebounds, that's just extra possessions.
That's what Q said.
State.
Draymond pushing that ball.
Yeah.
You can't afford to give a shooting team like Golden State too many extra opportunities. So that's going to shorten the series, and you're going to look up and you'll be eliminated. So
yeah. Real quickly, I agree, man. You hit the nail on the head, Mark, when you said that, because LeBron hit a bank shot 3-pointer, and they hyped that thing. I'm like, bro, that was luck of the Irish. You know that was luck. To hit that off the backboard, he walking down the court like, yeah. Man, come on, bro.
I've been having good luck recently.
I mean, he got to stop jacking him up, bro. He just got it. You're not a LeBron James. Don't get me wrong. He can knock down a 3, but you're not a shooter. You're not a Buddy Hield or Steph Curry or Klay Thompson.
In his defense, the shot clock was running out. He didn't have a choice but to throw it up.
That was luck garbage.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of guys that get luck shots, and we don't come on and say how they're luck, but we know Bron gets measured with a different stick. But
that was luck, bro.
No, it was. But if Steph throws that shot up, it's a great shot.
Steph gonna hit that.
That's the difference.
Well, he ain't gonna hit that. He ain't gonna hit that backboard like that and just run down the court like. I'm like, come on, bro. He gonna be just like Dylan Brooks. You gonna be 1 for 8 talking all that junk.
18% shooting.
You hit 1 3-pointer and you got your chest out. Whatever. Aaron said, "Facts, Mr. President." Definitely a pleasure to see LeBron and Steph one more time. Just like seeing Messi and Ronaldo. Gotta appreciate now because you would miss it when they're gone. That's very true.
Go ahead, Aaron.
I said
Go ahead,
Aaron. I told him. Better enjoy it while you can.
Yes, sir. I agree with you, Deuce. But that's like Kobe. No, not Kobe and Jordan, but Q know when I say this, Magic and Bird.
Oh yeah.
This is Magic and Bird right here. This is our generation of Magic and Bird right here. Steph Curry.
Yes, sir.
To answer his question, I'm agree with the panel. You can't really say who's better than who. Both of them got 4 rings. Both of them can pass. Like I think it was one of y'all said that when you get, I think it's Street said it. When you get Curry passing, making 12 assists, you're in bad shape. You're in bad shape. And Steph got the ability to change the game with his passing. LeBron got the ability to change the game with his passing. LeBron got the ability to change the game with his scoring. Still just like Steph. I mean, they kind of neck and neck, except one is bigger than the other.
Can I stir the pot on that real quick?
This is the only series that you can say champion versus champion.
There you go. I agree with you on that.
I mean, come on. It kind of goes back to what the Larry Bird and the Magic Johnson.
Yes, sir.
That type of atmosphere that they're bringing.
God, yeah. They're going to go at it. They've been going at it for years. But go ahead, Mr. President.
In that debate, again, I'm biased, but I'm going to take King James over Steph Curry. Just because, like, with LeBron, I've seen LeBron do it on his own. When he had little to no supporting cast around him, was in dysfunctional franchises, he helped turn them into winners. with all due respect to Steph, I mean, he's pretty much been in the Pittsburgh Steelers of the NBA. He's only had 2 head coaches his whole career and had a really good supporting cast around him the entire time. So if it's a matter like who I think is going to get me out of the trenches first, I'm going to pick LeBron, because I know at least with LeBron, no matter how much help he has around him, he's going to do something with it.
Supporting cast, Mark. The dude jumped ship like 3 times. He went to Miami, Cleveland.
Right.
Hey, man.
What you mean supporting cast? Everybody played with LeBron.
He left Cleveland because he had no help and they were dysfunctional.
Yeah, but he went to Miami and joined the All-Star squad.
Hey, man, got to get him where you fit in.
It was 3 players on the team. There was Joe. They signed Greg Oden. They were so bad at one.
Yeah, but when Steph started out here with Monte Ellis.
Yeah, he wasn't Steph then, but when Steph became Steph, he had Clay, Draymond, and Kevin Durant. He won 73 games. And he won 73 games before he got KD. So
in that series, LeBron James had Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love and J.R. Smith.
07, who did he have? When he got to the finals against the Spurs, who did he have?
Nobody.
Yeah,
But the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference.
Drew Gooden.
Yeah, they was weak back then, bro. The best 2 teams was the Washington Wizards and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
But with all due respect, though, I don't know if Steph Curry can single-handedly do that, though.
Did you see Game 7 against the Kings?
That was one game. I'm just
talking about 82. We're talking about 82 game season, host. When in the playoffs he scored the last 20 points for a team to close out the Pistons.
Impressive.
Thank you, Deuce.
That's very impressive. But did you not see this man just put up 50 points against the Kings in Game 7? Critical.
I'm not saying Stephanie got to take him, but in the case of, do I want to track her? Do I want to trade
Let me ring his bell again. He scored 50 points against a decent Sacramento Kings team.
He was watching XFL.
LeBron scored 45 against a really good Boston team. Like that's the beauty of the two players. Is every argument you have for Steph, I can answer with the argument for LeBron.
Well, that's how LeBron James scored 50 points in a critical game.
I think LeBron's been more impressive though than Steph.
I'm not going after LeBron, but when the last time LeBron scored 50
is that the
points
only way you can affect the game? By scoring?
Sir. When you score,
that's the only way.
But when you score 50 in a critical game where you got to go and you're a defending champion.
Let me ask you this.
That's impressive.
When's the last time Steph has affected the game on the defensive end of the floor?
Never.
But he's not a defensive player.
That's there we go. Now we
actually every time.
You can't throw a label on him like that when he's not that.
But you asked me when a 38-year-old LeBron has scored the last time he scored 50.
In a critical game.
He's 38.
What about LeBron?
Steph was 35.
What about LeBron led when they was in that series with the Warriors? LeBron led them in every statistical category: rebounds, scoring, assists, steals,
and minutes. Don't forget minutes. He played more minutes than anybody.
We in a landmine area, right?
He did that twice though. In the series they lost, and then the series they came back from 3-1. He led both those series in statistical categories.
Who's this? LeBron James?
Yeah, he was averaging a triple-double in the finals almost.
Let me redirect. Let me redirect your minds, because I'm not going after LeBron James. I'm not saying that. I'm not, because again, I said this 2 weeks ago. One of the greatest players of all time. No. But you have to put Steph Curry right there. I don't care how you put it. You have to put Steph Curry there. If you don't, that is major disrespect to that man.
Steph can break the record for real. He can break LeBron record. I don't know where he at on the list.
Steph Curry is on LeBron James' heels.
What are you talking about, scoring?
Yeah.
I don't think he gonna get there.
He said, "God damn, look when I started." That's what we do right here, man. That's what we do right here. But you have to put Steph Curry right there at LeBron James. You have to.
I don't know about that.
I can kind of agree with you on that, Deuce, because Steph get injured. He be missing some games.
When? You talking about that one time?
Host, you remember Steph got hurt, and they were so bad they had the number 2 overall pick in the draft the following year.
Yeah, he's 13 all time, Rock. So I don't know if he's gonna get there.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that because how Steph how his injury bug is. He gonna need to actually play all 82 or at least 79% of the game, 80% of the game going forward to try to break LeBron.
Very true.
Scoring right.
He need help. I'm not saying Curry can do it by himself. No, he cannot. LeBron, we seen he cannot do it by himself. No, he cannot. All I'm saying is
LeBron could almost do it by himself.
As great as LeBron,
he gets to the finals.
Yeah,
he can get to the finals by himself. Steph ain't never proved that.
Right.
Curry also take days off and rest up like LeBron do. So them a couple more games, he can put some more buckets up there.
But it's great.
He just started doing that at 36, 37, 38. Yeah. We like to compare LeBron at 38 to guys in their prime. And it's just funny. 20. Yeah, the guys are 24, 25. We want him to do the same thing at 38. He's the most criticized player to ever be at 38, 30. Some guys don't even get to play at 38.
Because he's a mega star.
Or like Udonis Haslem, and they wear warm-ups. And no offense to UD, because it's important what he does for his team. But
man, please, what? Go get him water?
He ain't. No, I mean he important. He's very important for that team.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a leader. He player. Well, he's a coach on the sideline. I mean,
but put on a suit and tie and just forget basketball. Stop putting on warm-ups. I agree with you because you're absolutely right.
I can't. Yeah, I can't control that one. I ain't mad at you, but I can't help that.
But you're right. You're right. Yeah. You're right, though, Deuce. You're right. He does do a lot for it, but he just let the game go, which he did.
Yeah, I say he's done.
Yeah,
LeBron 5% in these playoffs from three, man. That ain't gonna get it done.
LeBron had the best roster in the East. So
LeBron got to start coming downhill, man. He got to start driving.
All I'm saying before we go further here is LeBron, as great as he is, he's a global phenomenon. He's a megastar. You got Michael Jordan, you got Kobe Bryant, you got LeBron James right there. But you got the next man got to be Steph Curry. You just have to. Who else? You gonna say Akeem Olajuwon?
No, it ain't Steph Curry. Not
Malik Monk.
I mean, Steph
Curry. Fox.
John Morant. He's still gonna say KD now.
KD? No.
That's what GC say.
Oh,
That's exactly what GC is gonna say.
Yeah, I know he gonna go KD.
I think KD. Yeah, KD might break the record.
Because it wasn't for
not
KD,
Steph.
wouldn't have them 2 rings he got. If it weren't for KD, because LeBron was going to get both of them.
Hey, thanks for watching, man. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, man, Tuesday. We on Tuesday. I don't know what time it is across the water, man, but we on 7 o'clock over here Tuesday. Well, check us out. Check us out, man. Thank you for watching.
That's what he put dinner over there.
Not no tea and crumpets.
Some fish and chips.
Fish and chips, eh? All right. Deuce. Mark?
Yeah, marking on Google right now, is it?
I just want you to know if I lose, now I'm gonna demand a recount.
Google questions in.
Mark.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they want to know where you at. They don't want you to jail on the track now.
Come on. I answer the questions too quickly to you. You know that. Come on, huh?
All right, man. That's all the NFL and NBA talk, man. Well, let's go. All right, we got NBA trivia. Since Steph is one of the best players of all time, LeBron is the best. Okay. I mean, it's up for grabs on that. I'm not going to argue with nobody. It's up for grabs. It's up for grabs. All right, man. We are at NBA trivia here. One of the most anticipated trivia show. I mean, I'm sorry, NFL. I'm sorry. NFL.
That curveball
it's Steph Curry, man. It's Steph Curry thing. Mark, what you doing, bro? The background change on Mark.
You already know what time it is.
He just stood up, Q.
You already know, bro. It's go time. What you mean?
Yo,
coming back to my time.
You did this stood up. You heard Rock. All right, Street. You heard.
Look at Deuce. Look at Deuce.
Y'all better get this because I'm both titles. I'm on the whole both titles.
All right, we'll see.
We coming up. We coming up on it.
Man, Street like Dusty and Flair. Winning the title back to back.
Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear, baby. All right, man. We got Streets. I'm sorry. We got Mark versus the Real to Sports NFL Trivia Champion Deuce. The Deuce, man. Here we go. This is for the belt.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Real to Sports NFL Trivia Championship.
Big match field here. I need Michael Buffer up in this joker. Let's get ready to rumble. All right. Before I get started, man, I got a couple former NFL trivia champions right here, man. Let's ask Rockstar Rock, man. Who you got here? You got Young Mark, or you got the champ Deuce?
I don't want to be biased, you know. I mean, my man Deuce went with me last week. I failed. I let him down, you know, in the NBA trivia. But I gotta go with my man Mark, you know. I personally know Mark, you know. He had my back on something I needed help on just not too long ago. So I appreciate him for that. I got him back for that come Tuesday night. So, you know, I might go with my bro there.
Okay. Mark on one. Drew to the game. You a former 2-time NFL trivia champion. Who you got here? You got Mark, or you got your AFC North rival, Deuce?
Like I said at the beginning of the show, I have the utmost respect. I don't care for the Steelers now, but I have the utmost respect for that organization. I know Deuce is going to be on his game. Young Mark, sweep the leg, baby. Sweep the leg.
All right, Streets, who you got, man? You are the NBA trivia champ. Who you got here, man? You got Deuce, the champion, or you got Young Mark?
You know, I'm a champion host, and champions like to be around champions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to go with the Deuce on this one. Deuce,
all right, Deuce. That's two. That is two.
Mark like the Pele of our trivia in NFL, though. So y'all see it. Y'all will see it.
And it's coming down to OG, a former 2-time NFL trivia champion himself. OG, man, who you got? You got Young Mark, or you got the champion Deuce?
Well, I tell you, it's gonna be a good one right here. Mark been tough ever since I've been on this podcast, but the young Lioness came in, and he's hitting hard, boy. He's throwing haymakers. So I don't know. I think Mark might take a few, but I think a couple of them gonna go ahead and lay them on down. Let me go with the young buck.
Okay. Deuce. All right, Deuce.
All
right, champ. The pressure is on. The pressure is on. So everybody got thirsty drinking water all of a sudden. All right, here we go, man. The rules of the game: 7 questions will be asked. Whoever has the most out of the 7 will be determined the winner and the Real Sports NFL Trivia Champ. Showcase of Immortals, baby. It's going down right here. Deuce, you know how it goes. You are the champion, and these are questions that is very, very tough. For the best of the best. Deuce, sir, are you ready, champ?
Let's get it.
There we go. What year did Luke Kuechly win the NFL Defensive Player of the Year?
I know I was in college by this time. It was around those years that they were competing to go to the Super Bowl. So I think I'm going to have to go with 2016.
No. Mark?
2015.
No.
13. What?
13 it is.
Okay.
He won it right out this year. He got drafted. This was 2012. All right, Deuce, back on you, brother. It's tough. Here we go. What year was the Music City Miracle? Host throwing them out today, boy.
That's a good one.
Host. Hmm. Yeesh.
I'm gonna go. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna pass. I have no idea. I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mark.
You want the calendar year or the NFL season year?
Damn. Okay.
I'll give you both. The calendar year, I believe, was 2000, but it was the 1999 season.
2000 it is.
Yes, sir.
2000. That was
Yes, sir.
Music City Miracle.
Yes, sir.
One
Doug
of the
Flutie
greatest games.
should have been starting that game.
That's
But
a fact.
that's neither here nor there.
That is a fact. Stolen by Mark.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on now, Deuce. I hear your heart beating all the way up here.
No, we calm.
All right, back on you, Deuce. That was stolen by Mark. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won a Super Bowl in 2002. How many of their former quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl before 2002? Starting quarterbacks.
Is them winning the championship in Tampa or just their quarterbacks winning the Super Bowl?
The quarterbacks of Tampa before they won. Before. All quarterbacks. Remember, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers started in the 80s. Well, yeah. How many of their quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl before 2002?
Oh, former quarterbacks.
None, then, huh?
No.
I don't think I'm understanding the question correctly. Go ahead, Mark.
No.
Deuce.
Nah,
Deuce.
No.
I know Steve and Doug.
Doug.
Who's on this?
It's three.
You.
Trent Dilfer.
Trent.
Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about
see,
old Trent.
that's what I was asking. I was asking, were you saying that when they won the championship in Tampa? That's what I was. That was the
No,
mix
Tampa
up.
only got 2 titles.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said none before 2002.
Right.
The former.
I got you.
Yeah.
I forgot about old Trent Dilfer. All right.
Old Trent. All right, Deuce, back on you, brother. Who is only allowed in the neutral zone? I'm throwing them.
I mean,
What position?
be the center.
Center it is. Only the center is allowed in the neutral zone.
That just felt like a trick question. Huh?
Hey. All right, 1-1 here. Mark, you still standing up?
Of course.
All right, it's on you, brother.
I already know.
How many penalty yards do you get for roughing the passer?
15.
Oh, damn. 15 yards it is. Automatic first down. Maybe I should have got a little harder in. Yeah. Okay. All right, Deuce. Getting critical here. It's getting critical. How is an initial possession determined in the NFL?
Coin toss.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, it is tied up in here. It is tied up in here with the last question. Ooh. Down to the wire. Marcus? Mr. Marcus?
Hey, like LeBron told Gilbert, you missed this. It's over.
Yeah. And like Jordan told Nick Van Evans, who guarded me? I said, damn, 3. 50. I'm getting 50. Here we go. Mr. Marcus. Who is the only running back to ever win a Super Bowl, NFL MVP, NFL rushing crown, and Super Bowl MVP in the same season?
It's only one, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's a good one. The NFL MVP one narrows the list down because that's a tough award for a running back to get.
Mm-hmm.
But I know he never won Super Bowl MVP, so I only need 10.
All right, got 10 seconds here.
MVP, crap.
All right, what you got?
I'm gonna take a flyer. I know it's probably wrong. I'm gonna take a flyer. Franco Harris.
No.
Okay.
All right, Deuce for the win. Deuce for the win.
This is tough. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I know, but if there was a guy that I think could possibly do it, I think it might have been maybe Emmitt Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, Deuce
Let's go.
remains.
Emmett did it the year they beat Buffalo, I think. Or something.
How ironic. Deuce wins.
Come on, Screen.
He won it with a Gator question, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, with a Gator question. He said with a Gator question.
Yeah, he won it. He won it off of a Florida Gator.
I like that. I like that.
Wait for it.
Hey!
I'm on fire. I like that.
There you go, Deuce.
Congratulations, Deuce. I couldn't have asked for a better opponent, bro.
No doubt, man. Look, GC and still.
I ain't mad at
Hey. That boy Mark had me on the ropes.
He did, boy. He did.
You
Mark be breaking that thing, boy. I'm telling you.
You know it's only a cowboy that can do something like that, man. You know that.
Oh my god. It's true. Shout out to Jake.
Crazy how you know the answer.
Stick around, Deuce, so I can take that title.
You doing trivia?
Congratulations,
I don't know.
appreciate that,
my
Mark.
boy. That's my dog.
Oh, okay now. All right,
Hey, I ain't nothing but 45 minutes away, player.
Oh. Come on with it now. Come on with it. Come on with it. What did he say? He said the champ. Oh, that's Miss Deuce. Miss Deuce is the champ still here, baby.
I want me a little money on this one, host.
Yes, sir. You went over or under?
I went with Deuce.
We took the money line.
No doubt, man. All right, Deuce, you remain. You got the hardest, man, boy. You went through. This is the toughest one. You went through Young Mark, boy. But you already know Young Mark coming back with a vengeance. That's what he do. All right, Young Deuce, you remain. You remain the NFL trivia champ. But you know what, Deuce? I think I'm gonna change the landscape. Y'all know how Triple H got a new title? How about I change the title on my show? Ladies and gentlemen, the new NFL Trivia Championship. Deuce.
Hey, that looks about right. When you win championships as much as we do, it might be black and yellow, black and gold, whatever you want to call it. It's all synonymous with winning, all right?
They got Deuce written all on it.
I love it.
Deuce that came through and took out two of the greatest NFL trivia champions of all time, man.
Yeah.
In 2 out of 3 weeks. That ain't nothing to sleep on, bro.
It might be time to put him in check.
Hey. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. One more in the live chat here. Oh, that's right, Big Goldie. It belongs to Deuce. It belongs to Deuce. All right, man. All right. Before I go, I guess I give 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Y'all got time, fellas. 5 minutes. Opening up. Let me open up here the Ask the Podcast panel. Just 5 minutes, and then we're gonna get on out of here. So if anybody got a question for the champion, Deuce, Drew to the game, Rockstar Rock, Young Mark, Street, or the OG himself, man, get him on in. Now,
Can I ask a question to our HBCU expert?
Yes, sir.
So Deuce, I know you keep up with all the HBCU news. Any word of on what's going down with Shiloh? Is he transferred to Colorado officially, or?
So he just recently graduated from Jackson. I'm not 100% sure if he has any eligibility left. I think he has a year left. If he does, I think all signs point towards him going over to Boulder. But I think, to be honest with you, I think Shiloh was the one who initially was coming in to be under Dad and play for Dad, and ended up falling in love with Jackson State and falling in love with what's going down at those HBCUs. Yeah. He seemed to be the one that was 100% bought in, and not just football, but the school itself. And the city of Jackson rallied around him for that, because while, Shedeur and Dion left to go to Boulder, he was still in class down in Jackson. So I think he's the fan favorite down there. So I think if he has eligibility left, I think he's gone.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh, GC crazy, man. He said, Mark, what's the key to beating Deuce?
Well, the key is to make the host the head coach of the football team, so you can get a coin toss on a neutral zone question.
Yeah, coming from the guy who got a roughing the passer call. Just like the NFL, roughing the passers when they don't need to be there.
Oh, man, I knew I was going to get hit with it. Bro.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
I had to respond like a heel, that's all.
Oh, man. OG, man, what you think about this thing, man? OG, what you think about this, man? This the battle here between these two.
Oh, man, I mean, it went down like we thought it would go, man. Two bright minds in the NFL. And so these came out. Like I said, he was going to hit with that last haymaker, and he pulled it in. So, hey. That was a good challenge, man. That
was. Yeah. I knew it was going to be something, man. That was a WrestleMania moment. All right, man. I got 2 minutes to get them in. These fellas got to go.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in today.
You already know.
Mr. Aaron, England, stand up.
England.
We can chop it up.
That's big, y'all. We over in England, bro, right now. Well, we was over in England. Wow.
Tune in again next week, Aaron. If not, make it a fortnight, buddy.
Think about the world. What do y'all think about the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? Good question, Philly G.
It is.
I like it. I didn't like it at first, but it started growing on me. I hated that shit at first. I was like, ugh. But it grew on me because it just reminded me of the Big Gold. So
they needed a title on the other show. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I feel all right. I guess you're a little quiet up in this.
Host, can I give a shout out before we get out of here?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody watching. The month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Y'all know me, I'm the champion of mental health on this show. So I want to encourage you guys, check up on your loved ones, make sure you tell them you love them, see how they doing, make them laugh a little bit. It's the little things that can go a long way with somebody. And if you're out there and you feel like you need help, therapy is a great option. There are many resources to help you invest in your mental health these days. So don't take it for granted. Happy Mental Health Awareness Month, everybody.
Yeah, no question and no doubt, man. Mental health is something that very need to be treated, and we should be more appreciative of mental health and really take awareness of it, because it's costing lives. It's costing a lot of lives and stuff in the world. Philly, you said one more: Rey Mysterio or Canelo, who reps Mexico harder? What y'all think?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Canelo.
You gotta go with Mysterio, man. You show that mask anywhere in the world, they gonna know who it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mysterio?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'd say Rey Mysterio.
He said GC said I had to give a shout out to Mark. He told me happy 504 day Thursday. Felt the love for sure. 504. I didn't know y'all had your own day. That's what's up.
Shout out to Old Orleans.
May 4th.
May 4th. Okay.
May 4th.
Got you. 504. Okay. That's cool. That's cool right there. All right, man. That's all of them, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. That's our show, of course. Our legendary saying here. That's our show for the day, man. Show for the day. Y'all know we're hella grateful for you tuning in to another episode of the Real Sports Talk Show, man. Please remember us and hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, man. And again, you first timers, man, y'all do the same. Hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications, man. And shout out to all the viewers over there in England. Shout out to each and every last one of you.
Hey, Ron.
Star Wars Day, Philly G. We had the power of positivity up in here, and I cannot leave without him saying something. Drew to the game. Take us out.
Man, we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in today, tomorrow, whenever you check us out. We appreciate it. Please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification, hit that bell, share with a friend, leave something in the comments. We love responding. Come and join the show. We love y'all. Be safe.
That's right, baby. That's right. Come on back, because we got plenty more for you, bad boy. Plenty more for you. Yeah, we want you to come on back. Of course, come on back, man, right here on this channel Tuesday, man, as we will talk about more NBA and NFL news and rumors. And that's on Tuesday night, man. On the very end, and then at the very end of the show, we will have NBA Trivia Showdown as the new Real Sports NBA Trivia Champion, Wall Street, be putting his title on the line against good old Philly G. Philly G makes his return back to the show Tuesday. So we got Street versus Philly G. Philly G. Maybe Philly G can capture his first win and capture his first title. Or Street can go on in the sunset.
Sweet host.
Sweet.
I'm gonna need Wall Street to handle his business and keep that title warm for him.
Oh yeah. Philly G said, I'm here now. All right, Philly G. Back on the podium again now. And don't hey, Street, you know who's lurking in the shadows. You know he's lurking in the shadows, man. You know he lurking.
It get dark on this side of the street, though. It get dark over here.
It's all right. I got high beams.
I like that, baby. I gotta put OG. OG, man, you got something before we get out of here?
Oh man, we appreciate y'all coming in for another episode of the podcast this week. We enjoy y'all coming in. Appreciate the live chats. Y'all getting more live, especially the shout out from London. Keep that coming. Anywhere over the pond, Africa, anywhere. We just want to open our arms up and welcome y'all in. And enjoy y'all. And I enjoyed the fellas on this podcast today. Good trivia round. And looking forward to next week for all the fellas to return.
Yes, sir. That's word from the OG, the legend himself, the Diggity Dog. The Diggity Dog, man. So we're going to get on live with him. So I don't want to waste these fellas' valuable time here. Again, man, I just got to sit back real quickly and just look at this squad right here. This squad right here is the greatest squad in Real Sports podcast history right here. I'm telling you. This is the all-star squad right here. Minus, we need GC here, and my man Philly G. But this is the squad right here. So we start running my mouth and get on out here because I done said enough for the day. I'm out. The OG. Mr. President. Rockstar Rock. Mr. Positivity Drew to the game. The NBA Trivia Champ. Streets. No doubt. And the NFL Trivia Champ. Deuce. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So Tuesday, 7:05 Eastern Time, Real Sports Podcast channel right here on YouTube, man. You know the saying, everybody be safe, stay safe. Goodbye, good night, we out.